Hello everybody, Lord Verminard back again in my garage. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody is great. I am doing well. So, what's the plan today? We gotta keep working on this turd. That's what we're gonna do. We got a lot done with it. So there was a saga last time. This is the second wolf wagon that I've had. The first one didn't work out so good. I ended up cutting it up farther than I should have gone. And it was basically, I cut it up so far that I couldn't put it back together again. So I screwed up. And also there was like remnants of the car still in the game, even though you couldn't see it. So whenever my character walked through this area, he would like duck down like he was getting into a car. So someone said, just hit the I button and you know, like sell, like quote unquote, sell the car, which I did. It did show up after I just kept mashing the I while I was moving around and I found it. So it's gone now. We fixed that problem. So that's great. So this is the second car that we bought. This one was probably even maybe worse off than the other one was. So I've replaced some panels already and it's looking better. I think we've done as much panel replacement as we need to do. So I think from here on out, it's just going to be paint, rust removal, and then build the engine and the interior. So if we're going to get that done today, maybe we will, maybe we won't. I don't know. We're just going to start working and see what happens, I guess. Okay, so can you use the hose, please? There we go. Took him a minute to pick it up there. All right. So let's go ahead and get this cleaned off and see if there's any other body work that needs to be done, if there's any Bondo that needs applied, any panels that need beaten on. We still need to have another back. We still need a back panel here. There's a bunch of rust on it. This thing was bad, but it was affordable. So there you go. This is, you could probably use that description for every car that I've ever bought personally. It was bad, but it was affordable. That's not entirely true. My Beetle was not super cheap when I bought it. But it was also extremely clean. It was a one-owner car. The guy was, and I bought it from the owner. I didn't buy it from a dealer or anything. He kept meticulous records of all of the work that he did. He did all of the maintenance and everything himself. You know, any and all recalls were done at the dealership. Yeah, he was probably about the best kind of owner you could have, especially for a German car that you could possibly ever want. So I got really lucky. That car wasn't, I mean, I'm not saying it was a super cheap car. It was fairly inexpensive for what it was, but I mean, I've had it for, geez, 12, 13 years now? 13 years, yeah. So that's a long time to own a car these days. And it's been a trooper. So I'm probably gonna be getting rid of it one of these days. I don't know. I'm in the process of buying another car, another family car, which means it's probably going to be my wife using it mostly. So we're going to be selling her car, her A3, as soon as I get it, as soon as I finish the repairs that it needs. So yeah, I don't know what the fate of the Beetle is going to be yet. I'm thinking about selling it and resurrecting my GTI. I have a Mark V GTI as well. That's been, well, it's going to donate the engine to my Scirocco. And then I have an 07K 5-cylinder sitting in the garage that I was thinking about putting in the GTI. So we'll see. All that's still up in the air. I got too many projects though. All right, let's grab some Bondo and see what we can get done on this turd. I've already applied much Bondo, so I don't know if any of the panels need any more. I don't really remember exactly where I left off here. That's a new panel, clearly. Yeah, okay, so I think we're good with the actual, like, sheet metal work here. So, let's get to grinding, I guess. Yeah, there's that grinder. Where's my, my rust removal grinder? I don't see it. Where'd it go? Hello? Wait, are you over here? Not over here. What is it? What the hell? What gives? Aha! There you are. What are you doing under there? All right. Boom. That was easy. Yeah, see, this is why I always grab the grinder first. I'm, you know, you guys are probably sick of hearing me say that. It's like a broken record, but yeah. I almost always grab the grinder first because sometimes that happens. Now, I kind of, there's an exploit. I'll be perfectly honest here. There's an exploit. If you Bondo a car first before you remove the rust, all of the rust like instantly disappears as soon as you just touch it with the grinder. So I am kind of cheating a little bit. But that's only on... It only does that on panels that you've applied Bondo to. So if you haven't put Bondo on it, then it's not going to do that. For example, this little trim piece right here. And what I want to know is if there's rust on the back side of that. I don't see any. All right. Yeah, I can't remember. Did we put a new front panel on this, or did I just bang the old one out? I don't remember. I think I put a new one on. Okay. All right. Oh, we still got some junk on the hood here. Let me just kiss it with the grinder real quick. And we got anything over here? No. Okay. Fan-damn-tastical. What's in here? Love how every part of this car is a different freaking color, man. This thing was bad. It was really bad. Pillars look okay. Yep. Okay. Whoops. I didn't want to do that. There we go. The hell's going on here? I'm not worried about that. You won't see that when I put the carpet and whatnot in there. Okay. Yeah, it looks like rockers are clean. Sweet. Yeah. Oh, wait. I see you right there. Boom. Gotcha. All right. Sweet. Well, I think that's all the rust removal. Let's see. I need that rear panel. Does that weld in or not? I don't even remember. Wolf. Doesn't matter. Body. Yeah, I love how they name this. Cover, front left. Cover door, right rear. Cover door. That's not exactly what the right term is, but that's okay. I'm assuming the person that made this game does not speak English as their primary language. I will give them a pass. Middle panel. Nope, not that. Rear valence. I think that's what I need, isn't it? Let me just look again. Yes, the rear valence is definitely not there. So I need one for the wagon, though. I don't think that was the wagon version, was it? Doesn't specify. Well, cover trunk wagon. Roof wagon. Rear panel wagon. Do I need this, or is this the part that attaches to the rear floor? See, I don't know. Okay, so that looks like... Okay, it's got like 2 tabs on each side. It's just a straight panel across there. Let me look. Sorry, I just want to make sure that I get the right do what's it here. Okay, this looks like that rear panel right there. So we don't need that. So I think I just need the rear valance. I'm stuck on the table, which is what always happens. Oh, yeah, here. Give me this. Where'd it go? Okay, right here. And I was apparently wrong. Yeah, the wagon has a completely different... So what the heck goes back here on the wagon then? I am cornfuzzled. Stuck on the door, or on the table. Okay, so it's not this. Sorry, guys. Let me just look through here again, because I can't figure out what the hell I'm doing wrong here. Quarter panels. Does the bumper just bolt onto it? Maybe it does. Let me just get the rear bumper and see if it just, like, snaps on there. Oh, it does. Look at that. No shit. All right, well, now we know. Okay, so I'm not going to put that on just yet. I guess it's probably time to paint this thing. Like, all the glass is out, right? I don't know if any of the regulators are good. I don't know if it has any glass in it. Those are still dirty. I need to clean those. Let's go ahead and do that. So I apologize if you guys hear airplane noises. Apparently, Ohio State University Airport, which I live pretty close to, probably as the crow flies, about 1.5 miles or so away. I think their flight school is doing some sort of training right now, because there's been planes flying fairly low overhead all day. Ah, hell, I can't get the hose over here. Let me try that again. If I go real close to it. Yeah, there we go. All right. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, so I took my kid to a birthday party today. And it was out... Shit! It was outdoors, and I'm, like, freaking tired now. Man. I'm kidded out. For now. I'd come home and, like, get a coffee and, like, recompose myself. Sometimes kids are super exhausting. But I think he had a good time, so I guess that's what really matters. Okay, did that... Yeah, is that rust there? I don't think so. I think that's just... Sometimes when you straighten panels out, with the hammer, they kind of look weird. But I think it's okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. So yeah, I guess we're ready to paint this thing. I have no idea what color to paint it. Not this green color. Yeah, that's freaking horrible. There's no way I'm doing that. Geez. I hate this part. I'm trying to pick a color. And I just keep hitting random until something looks good. And it gives you like 4 colors that are almost exactly the same, which is is kind of cool. Look at that, like pea soup green. Ooh. Yeah, I've already done a blue wolf. I think that was a bad luck color or something. Also, I'm not sure what this means. Oh, I see. Okay. Just shows you more on the spectrum of where it's at. Okay. I feel like a lot of the Mercedes of this time period were really boring colors. Okay, it seems to be picking like almost all the same colors. All right, there's a gross pink. Green. See, didn't I have my lad coupe was green, wasn't it? I haven't done like a red car yet, have I? It hasn't given me any red colors yet. What's up with that? Oh, there's one. That's kind of like a... I don't know what that would be called. Kind of like a brick-looking red? Ah, hell. That's fine. Well, let's do that. Go ahead and go with 8 cans, because these things are notoriously a pain in the arse to paint. I also want to take these trim bits off the doors here. Also, there could potentially be rust hiding underneath those. Whoops, what am I doing? Oh. You know, I didn't even check the, I didn't even check to see if the rust was all gone. And we still need, there's still like, there's a whole bunch of like trim panels, and there's, like rocker covers and the gas door, and there's trim on the freaking bumpers, and it's just it's a whole thing with these cars. But I want to kind of get the shell of it painted first, you know what I mean? Oh, I wanted to check too. Here we go. Yes, so rust is good. That's what I wanted to see. Okay, here we go. Hopefully this looks good, because I already bought 1,000,000 cans of it. Oh, geez. I don't know if I like that. Well, you know what? That's what color it's going to be. I'm guessing that's dirt. I'm hoping that's dirt. Because it looks like shite. This color is not working for me, guys. I think I just wasted a whole bunch of money on this. Not that it matters, I have plenty. I don't like that. Yeah, sorry guys, I don't like that. I think I want to switch it up. Whoops. Here we can just do that. I guess I'll just collect all these in my bag and throw them away. Except I forget how to do that. All right, here we go. Every game having a different bag system here. Middle mouse, okay. There we go. All right, in the bin. And I could have just saved those, but I didn't like it enough for it to be on anything else. All right, let's keep hitting random until we get a red that I like. Or how about I just do this? I want a lighter red or darker? I'm thinking like a lighter red. Okay, let's just buy one of those and see what that looks like, and then go from there. This might be too bright. Holy shit, that's bright. I don't know. That is very bright, though. Ugh. That kind of hurts my eyes. Let's see if I can mellow that color out a little bit here. All right, let's try that. Maybe that's a little bit better. Here, I'm gonna finish washing this because that's bugging the crap out of me. I don't know if it's bothering any of you, but I don't know how I just totally missed washing the hood somehow. I guess I did. Right, there we go. Okay. Let's see here. How's this look? That is not much different than the original color, was it? I can barely tell if I'm getting it. Yeah, for some reason that looks better to me. I don't know why, because I can hardly tell. Yeah, I guess I can see the difference when it's not in the direct light. All right, I guess we like that one. Well, I say we, like the royal we, you know, the editorial. This is B20,000. Well, that's easy enough to remember. Let's go ahead and change this before I forget. B20,000. Change color. There we go. All right. This is excellent. Well, give me like 7 more cans of that crap, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Excellent. Okay. Fantastic. Wonderful. Amazing. Shit. Still some of the roof that's not clean now. Damn it. All right. Yeah, I think part of the reason why this looked so bad at first was because it was just contrasting so hard against the green. But I think this is going to be fine. Right. Okay. Well, we'll just keep on going and keep applying the color, and eventually we'll be done here. This is great. You know, one thing I've been considering doing with my Scirocco is sorry, I got an itch on my head. It's been painted at one time in its life. And ironically, it's painted the same color that my Beetle is painted, which is platinum gray, Volkswagen platinum gray metallic, which I like the color. But it wasn't like a super professional job, I don't think. That was not a color that was ever originally offered on Scirocco's. The car was originally a Cirrus green metallic, or is it Cirrus green or Cirrus gray? I can't remember. Which is a fairly rare color for Scirocco's. So I've been kind of mulling it over about whether I should paint it back to the color that it's supposed to be, or paint it something different, keep it the way it is. Like I said, the paint is not in super great shape. And I do have some body work in some areas that need some attention. But also part of me was just thinking about doing like a wipe-on clear coat from a company called Poppy's Patina. You guys should check it out if you haven't heard of them. pretty neat product. It looks like it actually works pretty well. I am going to try it on my Kawasaki motorcycle first, because it has, you know, original paint, and it's a really cool like deep metallic red / brown, like it's like a burnt red sort of color. It's pretty neat. And it's got like a lot of really heavy flake in it, and but it's also like the bike is like a lot of the clear coat has worn off, and it definitely is showing its age, but it looks patinaed like in a nice way. And normally when I see like, you know, artificially patinaed cars, I'm just like, ugh, whatever. But on the bike, it looks really good. So I think I'm going to try that product on the bike first and see what I think, and then decide if I want to do that on the Scirocco or not. And just like, you know, any areas that I had to fix the bodywork on or whatever, just leave it the way it is. Like leave it either primed or, you know, whatever, and then just clear coat over it. There's a lot of people that are really against that kind of look. And for the most part, I am too, but I'm not building a show car here. I just want to freaking drive the thing again, man. God, it's been so long. Last time I drove that car was in 2008. And it had a 2-liter 8-valve Audi engine in it. And I thought it was pretty fast then. So it's going to be pretty silly, stupid fast when I get done with it. Okay, well, there we go. There is a very red wolf. I think this color looks all right. I don't hate it. Okay. So we're still going to have, where's the right button? Here we go. Yeah, we still have a handful of parts that need to be painted. But there we go. I think it's all right. I wish I could get rid of this damn chrome though. Holy moly. Okay, I decided to take the belt off for some reason. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I got to take the whole engine out at some point. And actually, we have to get this thing onto the lift in order to get the suspension and everything done. So that's going to be a whole thing. Oh, we need to paint that bumper. There's probably not enough in this can to do it. Or maybe there is. Shit. Nope, there's not. All right. Okay, yeah, we've used 8 cans so far. So there you go. You could probably paint, like if you're doing a respray job on one of these, you could probably do it. You could probably do it in 6 cans if you were really, really like quick with it. But yeah, I guess it takes just about 8 cans to really do one right. Okay, let's see. Let's bolt this on. Where the effing hell did my wrench go? I just saw it. Oh, there you are. Okay. There's that one. There we go. We are now bolting on parts. This is freaking exciting. All right. I think we can throw this, I think we can throw this in there now. Boink. There we go. That was easy. Oh yeah. That looks luxury. This thing has an automatic in it too, it looks like, or at least it did. So we're going to be changing that. All right, can I, is there any way that I can get this thing on the lift? That might be a difficult proposition. It'd be nice if I could roll it around. Oh, here we go. Here we go. And you can't roll it around without wheels. And you can't put wheels on it if the suspension's all trash. Which this is. So let's deal with that. That was a little too far. Let's try this way a little bit. Oh god! Okay. I love in games. Ah, man, I missed a spot. I love in games like this where the physics just freak the absolute freaking hell out. it's pretty funny. This is a big old car too. Might not be quite as big as the Chad, but it's pretty big. Very carefully put that out like so. That like that. And this like this. It's not perfectly straight on there, but it ought to be good enough. Here, I'm gonna fix that right now before I forget and I just lose my collective shit here. Give me another can of that. Where's this? Ah, there you are. There. Much better. All right. Whoops. All right, so let's do some actual mechanic work today. And start ripping all this suspension off. I'm not going to keep any of this crap. I'm just going to replace all of it. I left a mess out here too. I got paint cans everywhere. Oh, this still has paint in it. All right, let's keep you... Whoops, right here, I guess. Let's see, this is the rear carpet. I can put that in too, can't I? Excellent. Okay, that's in there. Oh yeah, wrench. Jeez. Okay. My brain is a little bit fried, like I said. Oh god, help. Jeez. Okay. Got a little bit excited there. Oh, look at this. This cross member is just garbage too. Ah, shit. All right. Well, we can fix that. Actually, well, actually, here, let's do this. Let's do this the very, very, very easy way. That, this, that. Okay, there we go. Take this and in the bin. Um, crap. I should have checked to see. That fuel line is hooked up. Ah, nuts. All right, let me put it back down. Okay. I loosened something else. I'm not sure what it was. Okay, it looks like the wires aren't in here, so that's good. Okay, those are both unbolted. This fuel line is junk. Let's get rid of that. I don't know what else is hooked up to the engine. I don't see anything hooked up to it. But for some reason, I can't get it out of here. Okay. Let's just ignore that for now. Yeah, because there's no radiator, so there's no hoses. There's no battery, there's no wires. The fuel line is gone. There's nothing else in here. What the hell? Well, there's no exhaust. There's no starter, so I don't even have to worry about that. Like, the glow plug harness is there, but I am quite confused. Also, does this front subframe not unbolt like the other cars? That's very weird. I'm almost certain that it does. Okay, will that come out of here all at once? That was my wrench. I don't know. There's no tie rod over here, so what's holding this in? Oh, there we go. All right, great. I'll stick you right here, because at least the block on this is good. I don't know if anything else is going to be good. The block and the valve cover are, but cool. I can't dispose of any of this stuff. That's great. Okay. All this can get thrown in the trash. Excellent. Oh boy, looks like this thing's falling off of here. Okay, so this subframe, I could have sworn these were bolt-on units, but I guess they're not. So that means we cut it off. As soon as I find the right grinder for that. There it is. Oh yeah, look at that. Whack and whack. Clunk. There we go. And somehow the spring stayed in there. Okay. It's going to make me use the spring compressor to just take them off the perches. That makes sense. All right, where are you? You're right here. All right, cool. Well, that's actually probably a little bit easier than unbolting them. All right, excellent. in the trash. All right, there we go. Well, that's how you take the front suspension out of a Wolf. Oops. Say, what the hell is that? Brake fluid reservoir cap. Okay. I'm pretty sure the master cylinder is screwed anyway. Also, why isn't this strut coming out? I unbolted it, did I not? Does it think that it needs to be unbolted from a spindle that doesn't exist? The bolt just disappeared. You see that? What the hell's going on here? Stand up, idiot. Yeah, see, I took that off. There we go. Jeez, what the hell? All right. I just had to tighten it back up before I could take it off. Fun times. Uh-oh. I think I hear a cat fight outside. I might need to... Might need to step out and deal with that. Yeah, I will. Hold on just 1 second, guys. Okay, we're back. Yep. There was most definitely a cat fight situation. But I believe my cat is okay. Got her in, checked her out, made sure she was all right. Freaking annoying, though. Neighbor's cat. He always comes into the yard and always wants to start shit. Okay, we got all these empties we gotta clear out here. And there's a spot in here that's driving me nuts, so I'm gonna fix it real quick. Oh no. It's unfixable. All right, well, whatever. It's just going to stay that way. I'm not going to be able to see it with the trim in the way, but it still bugs me every time I look in there and see that. Oh, yeah, I need to take that, I need to take this brake booster and crap out of here, because that's all crap. Dude, don't take the carpet out, just... May as well just take all this junk out because it's all bad. I could probably keep that steering wheel, but I don't know if I'm going to use a stock steering wheel, and these pedals are, you know, I'm not going to do an automatic transmission in this car. And this is bad. I'm not going to bother getting the fluid back out of it. So yeah, there we go. Clean slate and all that. So let's get a new subframe and jam it in there, I guess. That would be body. Or suspension, I guess. Okay. Yeah, there we go. I thought it was under body for the other cars, but I could be wrong. Okay. Let's lift her back up. Okay. And zap it in there. Of course, I need a new freaking electrode, even though it looked like I had a whole one. It drives me nuts. I know there's a mod. Every time I bitch about it, somebody's like, "There's a mod that gives you unlimited." I know there is. There we go. Okay. So now we can just build the front suspension as you normally would. So I'm gonna move this out of the way here. All right. Let's see. Let's see if I can do this all in one shot here. So 2 front hubs. Front left, front right hub carrier. Left and right lower arm. Two front struts. Steering arm, steering box, steering column, steering link. 2 tie rods. 2 adjustable springs. And that should be it for the front. I think. I hope. Oh God. All right. Here, let me take my my junkyard wrench out of there. I'm gonna forget it and then go to the junkyard and need it and think that it's in there and then be like, where the hell happened to my wrench? Then all you're gonna be like, you dumbass, you left it. You left it in the office. That's weird. Sometimes you have to take the backpack off of something in order for it to show up to be able to drop it. Okay, there's the front. There's that. There's a tie rod goes here. Tie rod goes here. Front right tie rod or control arm. Front left carrier. Front left lower. Front hub. Yep. Okay. All right. None of this stuff will go in the bag. Oh, I guess that will. That won't. That won't. That won't. Swell. Okay. Oh, geez, stuck in the wall. Okay, there we go. I hate when that happens. In real life, when you get stuck in walls. Yep. All right. Go over here. And this goes in the middle, I guess. Oh, shit. There we go. Sweet. All right. So I guess we'll just start assembling parts here. Where's my wrench? Did I not leave one over here somewhere? Oh, here it is. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, another thing I wanted to tell you guys about. I have an update the keyboard situation. Let's see, steering arm. Which one is this? I don't remember. I think that's the intermediate one. Oh no, it's that thing. Okay. Front shock here. Front right carrier. There we go. Yeah, so as you know, some of you might know, if you were listening or paying attention or cared, I got my first mechanical keyboard a while back, and I didn't love it. And actually, I went through 3 different ones before I ended up with the one that I got, which is a Reddragon Chorus, low profile. I have gotten used to it for the most part. But there's a couple of things that I just don't like and that I'm going to change. One of the things that I didn't like was the keycaps. For some reason, like almost every keyboard manufacturer is making all of their keycaps exactly the same way, and I hate it. But they're like the actual surface that your finger goes on is like tapered and like sculpted. And it drives me crazy, even on low profile keyboards, which I don't think should have keys like that. And like hardly anybody makes keycaps that look the way that that are the way that I think they should be for a low profile keyboard. So it's kind of frustrating. But I got a new set of keycaps that just came in the mail today. Ordered them from, I don't know, Alibaba or something. They came from China, so it took a while to get here. But they look like they're going to work. I have not installed them because I also ordered a new set of switches. I did find that the type of switches that are used in this particular Reddragon keyboard, low profile, and they offer a couple of different kinds, which is great. So I went with, well, the ones that are installed in the keyboard now are like the Reds, which are very extremely linear, and they have a very, very soft touch. But I realized that I've gotten used to membrane keyboards for so long that I miss the, speaking of miss, I missed a couple of bolts over here. I miss the, like the tactile feedback that a membrane keyboard will give you, in that like when you push the key down, there's like the resistance kind of builds up a minute and then it like releases as the membrane, you know, flexes. So the switches that I got are the brown switches, which are supposed to have a tactile element to them. So we'll see how that goes. Those are on their way. I ordered them both at the same time, so they both came from China, so they'll probably be here early next week, and then I'll swap them out and see what I get. So I'm kind of excited about that. And like I said, I have kind of gotten used to this keyboard, but one thing I really don't like is that it's very light and very linear, and so sometimes just like resting my hand on the keyboard will actuate the keyboard accidentally, and I don't like that. I like, you know, having the feeling that I've actually pressed something to to let me know that I've actually pressed something. You know what I mean? Okay, brakes. I need to do the brakes. Just gonna go ahead and knock those out now in the front. So we need 2 of these, 1 of those, 1 of those, 2 of those. That I guess, and those. Did I get the discs? I did not. 2 of those. Okay. Just put all this crap in my bag. Oh, look at that. It's already got, it has a, existing e-brake cable in there. Wrench, where'd you go? There you are. Oh, the rear suspension is going to be fun too. Look at that. All junk. Every last bit of it is garbage. Okay, I think I got it. There we go. Excellent. Get this crap out of here. One advantage of working in the shop is you don't have to worry about the weird light at night. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and... Well, you know what? There's no point in installing this right now. Not until I have the rear suspension in, because I'm going to just have to take it all off over again. Where the hell's the rest of my stuff? Okay, so we got front disc there, set of pads. Handbrake can go over here for now. Front right caliper, front left caliper. Brake line there, brake line there. Master cylinder over here, main brake line there. All right. See, the main brake line has to be in first before you can put those other ones in. And in order to do that, you have to have the master cylinder in there. At least I think. So there's that. My wrench is completely gone again. Okay, there it is. Like when it's dark, the wrench disappears on the countertop, which is a little bit weird. Okay, that's in. Might as well shove this in there too, I guess. And probably should have put the pedals in as well. I love that every time I try to open the door, he takes the carpet out instead. Yeah, let's go ahead and get a set of pedals. Interior, I guess. There we go. Couldn't pick them up for some reason. All right. There we go. Good Lord. I don't know why that was so difficult to do. There we go. All right. Anyway, back to the brakes. There we go. Let's get these hammered out here. Yeah, I guess we'll just start on this side. Doesn't really matter. Crap, I need my screwdriver. At least I remembered where it was. Laying out in the middle of the driveway for some reason. Right. Caliper. Oh, crap. Brakes. Ah, jeez. All right. Dink, dink, and dink, dink. I'll run this out here. I should just put the dumpster inside the stupid... You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I know it triggered somebody that I put it right here. Like way back when I moved into the garage, they were like, whenever you spawn a car there, it's going to mess it up. I'm like, ah, whatever. Well, they were 100% right. Okay. I guess that's where it's going to live now, at least for a while. And they'll probably forget that it's over there and then run outside to throw things away for the next 10 episodes. Yeah, that's the way it's going to go. I can smell it. All right. I can't believe that the brakes went in the first time. It almost never happens. Okay. Oh, shit. I didn't have the whole friggin' reason I installed this. So apparently you can put the brake lines in before that's in. I thought you had to have the main line in there before that could go in. Huh, I was wrong. All right. There's that. Is that? That is bolted down. Just does not look like it is. Okay. Okay, there we go. Front suspension done. That means we need wheels too. I don't have a wheel hauler anymore. I mean, I guess I could use the ship box. That's kind of what I got it for, but I could use this car. Wait, what am I thinking? That idiot isn't even open right now. I mean, there we go. All right. Oh yeah, so I was talking about the keyboard. The kind of keycaps that I got are, I've looked high and low for this. Ooh, we got a traffic jam. I looked high and low for the style of keys that I wanted, and none of the regular suppliers made them. Like they just did not exist. And I finally, you know, like I said, I bought these on Alibaba, I think, from some random manufacturer. They're like flat, square, like chiclet style keys. There's no like curve to them. There's no taper. There's no nothing. They're just like square, flat keys that are shined through, and also are the style of stems that the switches are in this keyboard. I didn't think that anything like that existed. Sure enough, I found them. So I'm really stoked about that. Anyways, those keycaps just came today. So that's why I was saying I'm really excited about getting the, oh my god, the e-brake. I'm really excited about getting the switches so I can switch them all out. Pretty happy about that. Oh crap. All right. Haven't driven that car in a while. Good to know it still works. Okay.
Good morning. Or is it the afternoon already? I don't bloody know anymore.
All right, good for you. All right, so wheels. So these are like the stock Wolf wheels. These here, they're 16s. I don't love how they look. I could do a 16-inch wide 5, which would look all right. What else do we got here? For some reason, they don't have like these turbofan wheels in a 5 lug, which is weird. You know, these kind of look like AMG style wheels, but I feel like I've put these on just about everything. And I've put these on a lot of stuff too. And there's not a 16-inch version. But these are 17s. I think these are the only 17s here, other than... Yeah, these are the only 17s here. I don't know, but maybe I want these? Yeah, there needs to be more wheel selections in this game. Because what I really want is some of these in a 17. I think that would look sick on this car. But these look great. I guess I'm just going to get the 17s, because... yeah, let's get 2 of those. Where the hell did the other one go? Okay, and two of the fat boys for the rear, I guess. I'm pretty sure that the other wolf that I built had the same wheels. Oh, come. All right, whatever. And then we just need 17 lows or normals. I think normals because the lows look too small on that car. All right, we'll grab 4 of those.
Say, are you going in town today? If you do, say hi to my friend Minty at the performance parts shop for me.
Yeah, that's gonna look good. I think that's gonna be fine. Okay. Then wide boys. Damn. All right. Can't reach it. Excellent. All right. Oh God. All right. Let's see if I can get all these home with this little wagon here. I ought to be able to fit them all in here. There we go. Pick it up. All right. Stuck in the trash can. Okay. That's great. Excellent. There we go. Yeah, plenty of room in this little car. Excellent. Woohoo! Okay. Yeah, see, all the cars that have spawned in are stuck right there, so I don't have to worry about any traffic right now. So I got that going for me. Let's see, how do you do the... Yeah, like this. Okay. Yeah, that should be fine right there. All right. Successful trip to the store without wrecking things. Perfect. Okay, so these wide boys can go on the back. I also have to figure out what color to paint those. This is a regular 17, can go right there. You know what? That's not my favorite style of wheel by any means, but on a car like this, it's gonna look freaking awesome. It's just like something about that style of wheel on a German car is just like, oh my goodness. Not even like any German car either, like specifically Mercedes cars. Ugh, yes. that is stirring things inside of me. All right, so we need to paint these wheels. I just don't know what to paint them though. So I have this like It's kind of like a gold color, which I think I've used before. Yeah, I think that's okay. On a red car with like gold wheels like that, in my opinion, look pretty good. Now, I wish you could do like metal flake on them. That would look really good. I think that's going to work out okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Where's my air pump? There you are. And click 1,000,000 times. Excellent. Okay, cool. And the rears, obviously, we can't do until we get the rear suspension done, which I think is going to be on the next video, because I think I have to end this one here. Can we close that? Yes. So, this thing is coming along. This car's been a lot of work. I think as far as the amount of labor goes in this game for the type of car, Wolves are the most labor intensive as far as getting everything done. But it's almost a roller. The bodywork is done. We just have to attach all the trim and all of the accessories and all that crap. And yeah, so by the next episode, we will definitely have a roller, if not a driver. And it's going to be great. This is going to be better than my last Wolf, I promise. So yeah, as always, thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I had a good time. I hope you did too. If you had a good time and you like my content, please, I would really much appreciate leaving a like and perhaps a comment telling me that I did a good job or whatever. If not, that's cool too. And if you're not subscribed, think about subscribing. If not, that's also very cool. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye.